Hey guys, what's up? It's Daniel with Trailer Mountain, and today I have a couple of new products that they just sent out to me. A company called Blackfire. You may have seen one of my other reviews on their Clamplight. These guys I met at Outdoor Retailer, and pretty innovative little lights that they have. They're very unique in the market. It's kind of flooded with all kinds of lights and stuff like that. So these guys are pretty cool because they have a clamp that's built into the light where you can hang it, mount it to something else. So that kind of thing. That's how they got their big break, was the Clamplight, and they've kind of expanded since then. And they sent out some new products. This is the Blackfire Clamplight and Lantern. So there it is right there. It does have 230 lumens or 100 lumens depending on which light setting you have. It also has a flashlight, and it also has a strobe, like a slow strobe for like an emergency beacon. What's cool about this is that it has a clamp, and you could actually stand it up use it as a lantern. So it has multiple different uses. Not something I would backpack with because it's just way too big and heavy. But car camping, sure, why not? This would be really cool for car camping. So I'm going to get it unboxed because that's what I do. I unbox things and show you why you should potentially want to buy them or not. And then I'll give you my honest and unbiased opinions on said product. So let's get this thing unboxed, and a little bit later we'll get it outside. I'll show you how bright it gets, and then we'll finish up this review. Alright, so here we go. Blackfire Clamplight. It clamps, it pivots, it stands, it slices, it dices. 230 lumens, or 100 lumens, depending on which light setting you're using. You can hang it, you can clamp it. It's also a lantern, it's also a flashlight. Pretty cool stuff. And there's just some descriptions right here. You can stand it up. You can hang it from a branch. You can use it around camp. You can clamp it to, like, the railing of your canoe. Clamp it to, the bottom of an umbrella. Pretty much the sky's the limit. So we're going to get this thing unboxed and show you what's cool about it. And we'll kind of take it from there. So here, let's see what we got. So here it is right here, clamp. So the clamps also have little pivots on them too, so it can grip onto all kinds of stuff. And they're also concave. They have a little, you can see that right there, right in there. They're a little concave, so they can really grip onto stuff, I mean, if you're gonna put it on something that's gonna hold. It also has the capabilities of standing, and what you do is you get this little guy right here. This little guy slides up, and that tucks in under here. So, show you what I mean. So, you kind of just fold this like this, and you flip that little guy up, and then this guy can stand up on its own, just like that. Now, you can use this as a lantern. You can also hang it, which is cool, and it also has the capabilities of a flashlight. So, close that bad boy down. I'm going to turn this light off just so you can see what's going on here. I'll turn my other light off. You have a power button. Turns it on. There's 230 lumen. Or that's, sorry, that was a 100 lumen. There's the 230 lumen. You turn it again. You have a flash. And then you have a flashlight. So pretty decent flashlight. It's anything to write home about, but it does have little light up indicators telling you how much battery's left in there. It does take 3 AAA batteries. AAA batteries are under here, and I used a little flathead screwdriver earlier, but let's see if I can open it. Let me just unscrew it real quick. Alright, so basically what you do is you unscrew this little guy right here, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to unscrew, not gonna lie. If you have a dime, you could probably do it pretty easily, or preferably a flathead screwdriver. So if you have a little multi-tool with you, that's great, that'll work, that's fine, no problem. But if you're trying to do it like this with your thumb, sure, right now it works because it's loose, but when you try to tighten this thing down, you can only get so far before it actually stops. So take this little cover off. It does say on the packaging to use alkaline batteries. These are just little rechargeables, so I just did it on here, put those in here just for the sake of this video. But essentially that's it. You put this little cover back in, boom, tighten that down, and then that's your clamp light. Pull these back in, That'll grip onto pretty much whatever. So definitely not something I would backpack with. It's just too big and too ridiculous. But if I was going car camping, sure, I would probably bring something like this. This is a great little car camping device. It does have multiple purposes too, because you can hang it upside down, you can stand it upright, you can use it as a lantern, whatever. There's a bunch of different things you could use this for. That being said, for what it is, I think it's pretty cool. So let's get this thing outside. After the sun goes down, I'll show you how bright it really gets. All right, so I got the Clamplight from Blackfire. I'm gonna turn it on. So this is the lantern portion right here. So that's the high, or that's the low rather. That's the high. You turn it on again, it has the flash. You turn it on one more time, and then you have the flashlight, which is, shine this tree behind me here. So, pretty decent little flashlight. Nothing to write home about, but it's not that bad at all. So you could tell that this thing has pretty good amount of light for around a campsite. Should be fine. So this is the high setting, then you have flash, and then the flashlight, pretty bright, and then off, low, and high. Very decent little lantern. Alright guys, so that's my review of the Blackfire Clamplight and Lantern. Lantern, flashlight, clamp. I do like this thing. This thing is pretty cool for car camping. I mean, you can clamp this thing like that. You can clamp it straight up and down. You can, set the thing aside and use this thing as a stand. So versatility is actually really cool. I wish it was a little brighter, but for what it is, granted you're car camping, so it's not a big deal, but it does have this nice little rubberized grip on it, so you can actually hold on to it really well. So you can see the reflector on the inside here, and on the opposite end here, it has a really nice reflector. So that's really gonna put a nice wide, kind of a flood light in the area where you need it, like around camp or something like that, as you saw in the video. So that being said, this is the Blackfire Clamplight. If you guys have any questions or comments about the light, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Make sure you leave those down in my comment section, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. I appreciate all the feedback, so by all means, speak your mind. If you think it sucks, I think it's great, whatever, I want to know. So if you like this review and I built value in this product for you and you want to buy one of these for yourself, or you want to give it as a gift to somebody else, make sure you use that link. I'll put a link down in the description box down below where you can make your purchase. When you go through that link, it takes you over to Amazon, you make your purchase, you can buy whatever you want, and I get pennies on the dollar of whatever you buy. Is it a lot? No, but it definitely, adds up over time, and it allows me to produce higher quality content to give back to you. So I really appreciate all the help, love, and support you guys have shown me over the past couple of years. So thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please keep checking back for more gear reviews, outdoor related hodgepodge, tech and camera reviews, gear talk, and giveaways. Take care, guys. Get outdoors.